Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sarah Michelle. I love to talk thrifting, sustainable swaps, and I like to make a bunch of random shit with the things I thrift. So today we're doing a closet clean out. I'm going to go through everything in my closet and decide what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to list on my Depop, and what I'm going to send to Thredup. Because Thredup is one of my favorite things to use whenever I'm doing a closet clean out like this. They're either able to sell your items or they will recycle the items for you, which is a really great way to make sure that your clothes are getting to where they should be and not just ending up in the garbage, because there's a lot of labels that Thredup is able to post because they have such a vast customer base. So after I go through everything, you can either order a bag from Thredup, or what I'm going to do, because I have a lot laying around, is use an old box or any old bags, even something like an Amazon bag. It does not have to be a Thredup branded bag. And you can print a label right from the Thredup website. I find this to be super convenient. And again, today, when I'm done, all I'm gonna do is pack up all my clothes, send them away, and Thredup is going to take care of them for me. And as a reseller, I find this to be, I know a lot of other people use it as a last resort kind of tool that you're able to hopefully make a little bit of money back where you can, because again, they are able to post such a breadth of labels that you might not be able to get as a reseller on some of the smaller apps. And then the other thing is, again, there's peace of mind knowing that your clothes are going to the right place and that Thredup is doing the recycling for you. So, love you, Thredup. There's going to be 4 main categories I'm focusing on today. Keeping and possibly styling some pieces that I feel like I need to give a second chance. Thredup, Depop, so any items that I feel like have potential to post on my Depop, which I actually know that I kind of hold back, so I probably should do some of that. And then the last one is DIY, which I'm going to try to keep this pile reasonable for myself because, again, I just need to not take on too many projects. And then one more thing, this is basically my entire closet, minus some of the things that I've been wearing, and I know I've been wearing regularly, which is basically in the laundry, so everything in my laundry. And then I do make sure that I keep basics because I'm very good. Once I get into this, I could purge my whole closet and start new, but that's not eco-friendly. That, like that's not the best way to do things. Like I know I'm always like, oh my God, let's start fresh and I'll have a whole new personality with my whole new wardrobe and like get rid of all the things that just don't feel great, which I'm all for, but I tend to over purge. So I definitely made sure to keep basics in my closet, such as white t-shirts, black jeans, even though skinny jeans are out, I'm definitely hanging on to a couple pairs in one in each wash. If I had multiple washes, that's kind of what I'm gonna be looking for here. And then I also keep a basic office wear. I just keep a basic, like more professional office wear pieces that if I ever needed to do something a bit more professional, I have those on hand and I don't have to go looking for them. Even though I'm not currently wearing them or I really haven't worn them recently, I find those things to be really helpful to keep in your closet. And the only other things that I usually tend to keep are sentimental items. So items such as my mom's overalls that are fleece lined and have adorable little patches on them, and other things that she's given me or other people have given me that have sentimental value. Those absolutely stay in my closet. Let's get this crazy mess going. Okay, I think I want to dump everything onto the couch so that way I can put things back into the bins. So let's do that. Okay, so I have my 4 buckets here. Keep, Depop, DIY, and Thredup. And I've got all the clothes. All right, let's get started. Okay, so just a couple closet clean out thoughts that I have. I usually put all of my clothes onto something like a couch or a bed. Usually it's my bed, so that way I'm feeling more motivated to clear the entire space and put everything back into my closet. I feel like this really helps me go through each item and just see what I have. I also find it really helpful to try on all the items, and any items that I'm unsure of, if I feel like I don't remember how they fit, this is the perfect time to. Also, I feel like this time lapse is super relaxing, so I'm just gonna let you enjoy and I'll talk in a moment. Okay, so I made quite a dent in the couch pile, and I wanted to walk you guys through some of this. Just to give you like my thought process as to some of the things I'm keeping. So for this one, this is a 2-piece suit set that I bought and I actually featured on one of my TikToks. And I still absolutely love it. I think she fits so well. And obviously there's shoulder pads here, so I definitely still wanted to remove the shoulder pads. And then this would be like a super, super cute blazer by itself. But then I had this really easy DIY of just making this into a mini skirt, and this would be an adorable 2-piece set. So I'm really excited for this one, and I know it's something that I haven't quite gotten to, but it's still something I want to keep in my DIY pile, because once it is back in season next year, I'll be able to do the DIY to the shoulder pads and to the skirt, and it'll be super easy, and I'll have a really fun, cute piece for fall. These are pants I've just had forever, and I don't know why I ever buy. I guess these are joggers, but like, I just don't love how they look on me, and I think it's finally time that I part with them, because I've just held on to them for so long, and I'm just kind of over them. And like I said, you don't have to purge everything. I definitely still have a lot of basics that I'm keeping, but I wear this maybe like once every 3 years at this point, and I just, every time I look at them, I'm like, why do I even still have this in my closet? Like, let's see if someone on Thredup might like those. This is super cute, but this is back from my like working in bridal shop days when you had to wear all black, so I collected a lot of black that I personally just don't wear on a normal day-to-day basis. I'm a lot more of a lighter based closet. This is a Feel the Peace, which is actually a really nice label, so I definitely want to send this one to Thredup. I don't think it's really something for Daisy Vault. I don't feel like it's like funky enough, but I definitely think this is the perfect kind of example to send to Thredup. It's a nicer label, it's in perfect condition, it just hasn't been worn since I haven't been working in the bridal store. Another piece for Thredup, this is Alice and Olivia. I just don't wear this again. This was something I had for when I was working in the bridal store. Oh, these are just like army pants. I don't love them. I definitely think this is a label worth sending to Thredup. This is just a purple t-shirt, so I'll hang on to this. You know, I feel like there's enough already out in the ecosphere, and every now and then I'm like, oh, I need a blank t-shirt to do something to. So that goes into the DIY pile. This is a tough one because I think this is pretty. It's Intimately by Free People, and I did thrift this, and I think it's really pretty. It's like a light gray if it's not showing up well. I really feel like I have to try on things in order to have any idea if I'm actually going to want to keep it or what to do with it. And I can't, my thing with this is I think it might be a slip. Like, it's not a skirt, it's a slip. So I think this is one I'm just going to send to Thredup. I don't use slips, I don't like slips. If you can see through my dress, I probably did it on purpose. No, but no, I really personally don't like when I have to put another underlayer under something, so this wouldn't be something worth keeping in my closet. And as for selling it on my Depop, again, I think it's an underskirt, so I don't really see any much potential there. Okay, this was something that was sitting in my donate pile, but I thought it was longer so that it wouldn't be right around me, but this is super, super warm, and I can kind of see this, like, it's like a faux fur collar. I'm actually kind of down with it. I'm joking myself. And even if it wasn't, it's kind of like a makeshift muff. Look, it's a muff. And I really think that as someone who gets super, super cold, I can see myself actually using this. So sometimes this is why we go through our closet, so you can remind yourself that it's not the way it fits in your head or the way it looks or the way it feels, and it's actually kind of nice. So we'll give that a second go. These are cute little Sam Edelman shoes. I just didn't really wear them all too much, so I think they're worth sending to Thredup because Thredup is my favorite place to get shoes. I don't find a lot of shoes in thrift stores. I'm not a 7 or an 8, which I feel like is mostly what I see in stores. This was a cute dress, but again, I don't see myself wearing this in the future. This is a cute little top I made. Let's try it on. Like, I think it's kind of cute. I think that might be worth posting on Daisy Vault. As I've been going through and picking what I'm going to DIY versus what I'm going to sell on my Depop, there were a couple pieces that, as a DIYer, you know, you see a lot of the ones where you're just constantly sizing everything down, and I don't want to necessarily saturate the market with making everything smaller, so I definitely kept that in mind. Like, there's a pair of overalls that were a little too big, and instead of sizing them to fit me, I think that they would sell perfectly as is. I'm definitely going to have a lot more size inclusive products coming on Daisy Vault, which I'm super excited about, and I think that actually helps lighten my DIY load, because not everything just needs to be sized down to fit. Tailoring, yes, but there needs to be clothes for everyone, and I definitely want to make sure I'm keeping that in mind as an avid thrifter and reseller. Alright. What is this? Another blank t-shirt, so I definitely think that's worth hanging on to. This is a Union Bay. I actually liked her when I wore her, but what are you? I definitely got a couple good wears out of her, but I think it might be worth sending to Thredup. I mean, it's also something I might consider posting on my Depop. This is a skirt. Star City Clothing. It's not really a label. I think I've had this for long enough that I can due diligence put it in the Thredup pile. These were also from my bridal days, and I know I'm never gonna wear these, so get them out of here. I feel like this is either a DIY or a keep because it's a basic, and I have another denim shirt, but they're kind of slightly different washes, so I'm not trying to, again, purge everything. So if there's something I'm on the fence about, it's not a bad idea for me to just keep it. These were two things that I wanted to dye. This one has like a funky blue stain that I got in the laundry, and I just definitely want to like give it a full tie-dye with, actually I would love to do a video on natural tie-dyeing these two pieces, and I've been trying to collect some other white pieces so that I could do a whole thing for y'all. This is something I always tell myself I'm going to DIY, and I don't. So please, Sarah, do yourself a favor, let yourself get rid of it. It's okay. This is a tough one because I just love cropped sweaters. It would be cute if we if it did scrunch in. Alright, we'll put this in the DIY because I actually don't hate the color. This one's tough because it's cute and blue. I feel like this is somewhat of a fancy basic, which are also things I allow myself to keep, like a little black dress, some dresses that I have that are just a little fancier that obviously I'm not wearing on a regular basis, but if anybody said, surprise Sarah, you need a fancy dress, you're attending a tea party, I have. And this is not tea party worthy, but I think this is like holiday worthy, and I do like the material, how it fits. I think it could stay in style for a while. All right. So speaking of basics, this is a basic I've had for a long time now, and I don't know. I think it might be time to get rid of this. Let's try it on, because I don't think it does the best for me. Oh, I look like a chorus girl. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I think this is something. I mean, it's just a basic black dress, but I know I used to do this with it. This is how I wore it. I think the ruling is it's too basic for me. I'm just not in love with it, and I don't think it's gonna be something that would be hard to find if I needed something like this, whereas some of my fancier dresses are maybe a bit harder to find on if I needed 24 hours notice, like I could find something like this as opposed to some of my nicer dresses. Some of the harder picks, because these are probably things that I've worn more recently. This, I think I want to post on my Depop. She is just a super cute little nightgown, but I think that she would do really well because I think the colors are super cute, so Depop you go. Okay, this is really cute, but I don't see myself wearing it, even though like I think it's really cute. Like, it's a little short. Oh, should I cut my hair? Oh, that looks cute. No, we're not cutting our hair. And I really love the back on this, but I think this could actually do well on my Depop because it's like a super cute spring dress. I think it's perfect for a recent drop, and it has pockets. This is a super cute jumpsuit. I just think I've worn it enough, but I would love to post this on my Depop, so get excited for this one. Okay, this one's tough. My dad was actually at the thrift store when I bought this, and I tried to hide it from him. I mean, It's beautiful. I think so. She's got 3 tiers of lace. I don't really know when I'll wear it, but she's really, really pretty. And I don't know, it's one of those things I'm like, oh, I want to hold on to it and just kind of hoard it away in the back of my closet. But I personally think that there's someone out there that might be able to do like boudoir shoots with it or something. So I would love to post this on my Depop. What do you guys think though? Is this like not something you would buy off of Depop, or are you totally for it? I mean, okay, I'm gonna go through what little is left and also my tank tops and my bathing suit. Okay, here are my final 4 bins. All the things I'm going to send to Thredup. Here is my DIY pile. This is my Depop pile, which I'm the most excited about because I definitely had some pieces that I've been holding back and that I'm so excited to list on Daisy Vault. And then this is my keep pile, which ended up being the smallest, which I'm actually happy about because, you know, like I said in the beginning, I already had a lot of my basics and a lot of the wardrobe that I'm currently wearing already still sitting in my wardrobe. It wasn't a part of this clean out. So this was a really big deep dive clean out that needed to happen. And I definitely needed to, again, find a lot of these pieces that I've been holding back, some awesome vintage pieces. I see a couple 2-piece sets and a lot of bright colors because you know how I love those. And here is everything from the bins ready to send to Thredup. I have a box and the bag, which I printed out selling labels for. And then this smaller bag, you can also choose to just donate items. And that's what I sent as a donate label because I just wasn't sure how they would sell anyway. And then here it is ready to be picked up and we'll see how much I get for it. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video and enjoyed seeing some of my thought process as to how I clean out my closet in the most environmentally friendly way and how I also use Thredup when I am cleaning out my closet. If you have any comments, please leave them down below and make sure you follow and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!